What if you could relive the best day of the year?
It's Christmas again!
And again, and again, and again.
It's like the Christmas episode of The Twilight Zone.
You like Bill Murray in Ground Hog Day?
I hate Christmas.
Robert Hayes, Bess Armstrong. Now, Fox Family Channel presents Christmas Every Day.
Christmas Every Day is an ABC Family Channel movie that borrows the story of Groundhog Day.
Watch out for that first step, it's a doozy!
It features Billy Jackson, an angry teenager trapped in a time loop forced to relive Christmas Day over and over again after being challenged to make a wish by his sister Sarah.
You better wish it was Christmas every day. Because after tomorrow, everything changes. Our lives are ruined.
Fine, I wish it was Christmas every day.
Yeah, good luck.
I wish it was Christmas every day.
Just go to sleep, Sarah.
Say you wish it was Christmas every day.
No, it's stupid.
Say you wish it was Christmas every day.
Fine, and will you go to sleep?
Yes.
Fine. I wish it were Christmas every day.
Each day, Billy attempts to live and make the perfect Christmas as he struggles to figure out how to escape the time loop and wake up on December 26th. The film was shot in the small town of Ashland, Virginia, and after some research, I visited in 2023 to document the filming locations. Taking only photographs, here's the filming location video that nobody asked for. The filming locations for Christmas Every Day. The film opens with Billy Jackson riding his bike in the fictional town of Greenwood Falls. The location is downtown Ashland, filled with great family-owned shops and restaurants, surrounded by 2 train tracks running through the center of town. While I was there, I shopped at several small stores, including Tiny Tim's Trains and Toys and Ironhorse Restaurant, where I had this amazing burger, truffle fries, and a few beers. Billy parks his bike at the Jackson General Store, owned and run by his father, Henry Jackson. Their grumpy neighbor, Mr. Chalmers, is concerned that Henry's brother is going to bring a value mall to the small town.
50 new signatures on the petition. Oh, I'd like to see him try to get in here now.
It's just a rumor, Mr. Chalmers. You're just worrying about it too much.
Oh, yeah? You saw what happened over there in Melville when they let them build that value mall. Well, half the small stores had to close.
You're worrying way too much. Now get on over here and have a cup of coffee. We're brewing hazelnut. Oh, Santa's favorite.
The store was filmed in the former location of the Ashland Coffee and Tea Building, and at the time I took these photos, occupied by the store Center of the Yarniverse. They've since moved to a new location, but when I visited, the owners were so welcoming. They had no idea that their store was used in the film and allowed me to take some photos of inside the store.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
After leaving his father's store, Billy stops to play basketball with his friends against his archenemy Joey.
You are the Dennis Rodman of Greenwood Falls.
I do have the rebounds.
No, I just think you look a little more natural in a dress.
Every Christmas Day, Billy almost gets into a fight, inappropriately kisses his crush Diane.
And if I want to walk right up to Diane, who I think is the prettiest girl in the whole school, and kiss her, I will.
Oh, no way!
What do you think you're doing?
You kissed my girlfriend?
Okay, all right, maybe I went a little too far, but this is just the last day of my life, and there's no consequences. I'm as free as a bird. No one can hurt me. There's no tomorrow, don't you get it? The only tomorrow is today.
And after numerous failed attempts, finally makes his first jump shot. The scene location is across the street from the Ashland Volunteer Fire Company in a small parking area. The empty lot is still there and looks very similar to how it did in 1996. You can see the firehouse garage and these apartment buildings behind the basketball court. A later scene in the movie uses the entrance to the fire company after Billy rescues lost Girl Scouts who for some reason were camping in the woods on Christmas Eve.
Excuse me, young lady, how did you finally find your way out of the forest?
I don't know. We were huddled together crying, hoping someone would find us. And all of a sudden this boy comes walking up to us and tells us to follow him. He gave us all homemade Christmas cookies.
And all the angels stood up to their big, bad angel bully brothers. And there were only big, powerful angels with girlfriends and jump shots. And a light snow began to fall on the first Christmas.
Each Christmas Day, Billy is the narrator in the church Christmas pageant. Along with his friend Mike, they place buckets of water and mud to ruin the pageant until the very last Christmas when somehow he switches the buckets with snow. These scenes were shot inside the Hanover Arts and Activities Center, just around the corner from the fire department. The building was the former Ashland Baptist Church, remodeled several times over the years. I was unable to get into the building, but after speaking with the director and a member of the cast, it was confirmed that the scenes took place inside.
I'm sorry. How could you do something so stupid? Let him go. Try your bogus karate now.
A majority of the film is set outside and inside the Jackson family home. The house is located on College Avenue, and as you can see, it's not much different, even having a basketball hoop in the driveway. The one thing missing is the garage.
A little early?
Amazing. Not a scratch. 50 grand before tax and license, I'm worth every penny.
Each Christmas morning, his Uncle David, Aunt Carolyn, and Cousin JC speed down the road and smash into the garage door where Billy and his dad check out the basketball hoop he got for Christmas. The production built a fake facade to allow Uncle David's car to hit the garage door, and on one of the Christmas days, crash right into the garage when Billy opens up the door. It's a very deep garage where you can see the tow truck back all the way into the garage and pull out the car. I spoke with a neighbor who told me the production chose the house because it was vacant at the time, and they could shoot all of the interiors in the house, staging and decorating the house as needed. In 2016, the home was for sale, and from the realtor images you can see that parts of the interior look exactly the same. The staircase still even has these painted flowers on the side.
Jingle bell, jingle all. Hey! Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse. Oh, that's...
Merry Christmas, Mr. Chalmers.
What's merry about it? I hate Christmas.
Well, Molly made you some Christmas cookies. I'll have Sarah bring them over to you.
Yeah? Fine. Just don't forget to remind that brother of yours that we're not letting him back into this town just to destroy us.
The street with the Jackson house was used for a number of the other homes seen in the film, including Old Man Chalmers, who lives next door. He's the grumpy old man who warns about Billy's uncle bringing a value mall to the small town. The fence and the color of the house have changed, but it basically looks the same from 1996.
What is that?
It's my Uncle David's.
And he just handed you the keys?
Well, he left them in the ignition, which is practically an invitation.
And you want me to go with you?
It would top off the most perfect day.
I can't believe you know how to drive.
Oh, there's nothing to it. I've been watching my dad for years.
Next to Mr. Chalmers' house is Diane's house. On one of the Christmas days, Billy decides to do whatever he wants, stealing his uncle's car and picking up Joey's girlfriend Diane for a date. The film production attempted to make the home look like it was in a different location, but if you look closely, you can see Mr. Chalmers and Billy's house in the same shot.
No, you don't understand. It's been Christmas every day for the past 3 days. It's like the Christmas episode of The Twilight Zone. See, I know everything that's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a ball.
Well, there's no secret there.
And Uncle David's gonna come and ruin everything. And the pies will burn, and the pageant will get ruined, and Joey will beat me up, and I'll have to clean out the garage. And there's nothing any of us can do about it.
When Billy confesses to his parents he's reliving Christmas every day, they take him to the doctor's home to get checked out, Christmas morning, of course. The home is across the street, and as you can see, it still has that similar decor around the front door.
We really appreciate you seeing us on Christmas Day, Doc.
Well, there's nothing wrong with him physically. There's no infection and no virus. He's fine. Billy's always been one of my favorite kids. 13 is a difficult age, but it will pass.
No, it won't. Gosh, don't you get it? This has nothing to do with hormones or anything. I'll be 13 forever. I'm in some kind of pubertyville.
Oh, I'm worried about him, Doctor. He was acting absolutely delusional.
Don't worry, I see this all the time.
They shot this one scene inside the house, as you can see when you compare the realtor images from when the house was for sale.
Simple. No Star Trek, Star Wars, X-Files, or Goosebumps for 3 weeks.
And no peanut butter or bananas before bed.
I spoke with the current owner of the home,
that
and he
attitude.
told me that they were proud to see their home, even if it's only in a minute of the film.
And early this Christmas morning, a young unidentified boy broke into the Ferguson home and, using fire extinguisher he just happened to be carrying, extinguished a burning Christmas tree before it had time to cause any damage to the home. This story goes to prove that the Christmas spirit is alive and well in Greenwood Falls. I'm Kendall Casey reporting.
Next door to the doctor's is the home where Billy spends one of his Christmas days putting out a fire attempting to do good deeds. The woman who owns his home has lived there for decades and remembers the filming. The production company paid her $1,000 for the use of the home and the inconvenience of filming on the street. They never shot inside her home, but the front was staged to look like it was on fire. The Ashland Fire Department truck was brought in, leaving trench marks ruining her lawn. The film crew repaired the ground and made sure she was happy. In the beginning of the film, Billy, who works for his father delivering groceries, is tasked with delivering cat food and candy to old Miss Patrick. Billy forgets her order, leaving it at the basketball hoop, but remembers about it later on. He discovers that Miss Patrick is very poor, eats cat food to survive, and lives in a trailer surrounded by broken down cars. I thought this would be a hard location to find, but knowing that they've used so many of the homes in the neighborhood, I discovered that the houses behind it are located right next door to the Jackson family home. On a side street, the production company brought in a trailer and broken down cars and staged it with some fake snow.
I got 2 Bruce Lees, Shan, and these.
Billy spends one Christmas day learning how to fight by renting movies. Matching the exterior, I was able to locate the storefront of the video rental store.
tough leather, partner.
And I was able to find other locations of the downtown, including the location where he collects signatures to prevent the Value Mall from opening.
Did you make a guess, son?
Yes, 2,459.
I hope you're right, sweetheart. We could use the money.
They're about to announce the winner. Come on, hurry!
The winner of the Jelly Bean Contest with a guess of 2,456 is Joey Mancuso. Congratulations, Joey.
Every Christmas, Billy and his family visit the ice cream parlor to see who wins and guesses the correct amount of jelly beans in the jar. In a later timeline, he brings Diane on a date, getting into a fight with Joey.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Whoa. Well, I just came to top off the most perfect day of my life and to give Diane a gift.
You gave Diane a gift? Not a smart idea.
Whoa! Are you talking to me?
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Pilgrim. Let's tangle.
Too crazy.
This was the hardest location to find. After an exhaustive search of downtown Ashland, Virginia, I finally discovered that this was the only location filmed outside of the town. The McGregor Ice Cream Parlor was shot 20 miles down the road in downtown Richmond, Virginia. The location is now a Japanese restaurant, Miyabi Sushi. The exterior is very different, painted in purple, but you can still see the angled exterior and some of the stainless steel trim. I went there for dinner and I highly recommend it. Inside, you can see that the second floor with the counters are still in the same location. The booths are gone, but I found some photos from a few years ago that they were still there. My dinner consisted of a variety of sushi and Japanese beer, and it was excellent. If you're still watching this video by now, I know the question you want to know. Was Billy able to leave the time loop and see December 26? Well, after reliving Christmas 6 times, Billy makes the perfect Christmas. The night before his final loop, he somehow finds the cuckoo clock his dad got his mom for Christmas a long time ago. He spends some time with Mr. Chalmers, salts the driveway, plays a card game with his aunt, practices his jump shot, teaches his cousin to ride a bike, rigs the jelly bean contest so that the poor kid wins, goes to school somehow on Christmas Day and finds Diane's lost bracelet, gives Diane her bracelet, finally makes his jump shot, gives a speech about Christmas, has his aunt give Miss Patrick a makeover, throws a Christmas party at the house, introduces Mr. Chalmers to Miss Patrick, found some time to clean out the garage and make a painting area for his mom, gets his dad and uncle to talk, and makes a special present for his sister under her bed. As he goes to bed, he hears a sound outside his window. Looking out, he discovers that Santa is outside on the road. He begins to fly away and, no joke, uses the exact same effects from the movie The Santa Claus.
Is that it? Is it over? Is Christmas over?
7 a.m. on your #1 music station in Greenwood Falls.
Santa Kid, Santa Kid!
And now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Well, Sarah just wanted to watch the video of Christmas.
I can't wait till next Christmas.
364 more days till the most perfect day in the world.
Don't you just wish that it could be Christmas every day of the year?
That's all the filming locations for the ABC Family movie Christmas Every Day from 1996. I'm proud to say that I'm most likely the first person and only person to document the locations from this movie. I enjoyed my time visiting Ashland, Virginia. It's a great small town and the people were so friendly. The restaurants were amazing, and I'm hoping to visit during the holidays to check out the Light Up the Tracks Christmas celebration they put on every year. As always, if you plan on visiting these filming locations, be respectful. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to the channel. I'm the Christmas Aficionado, and remember, stay off the naughty list.
We drove it all the way to the mountains just to meet Debbie Jansen's cousin, remember?
Yeah. That was your dad died.
The Chick-mobile.